and Nidek Minster welcome you to this broadcast of the varsity baseball game on NKTelco Sports. We're at Jackson Center High School where the Marion local Flyers will take on the Jackson Center Tigers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors. Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Airstream, Allenbaugh Insurance, and NKTelco, bringing you tonight's game from Jackson Center on a lovely evening. I'm Dave Helmstetter, bringing the play-by-play action of tonight's high school baseball contest. It's about 70 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, and a wind out of the southeast at about 10 miles per hour. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. First for the Marion local Flyers, all brought to you by Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. Flyers under head coach Mitch Hayes, 3-6-1 overall, 2-3. They'll lead it off with number 21, Drew Laws, number 17, Gabe Link, number 11, Alex Knapke, number 22, Jake Tupp, number 32, Reggie Kramer, number 10, Ethan Heitkamp. He'll be behind the plate. Number 5, Colton Pullman, and number 15, Parker Hess. And at second base, number 2, Hayden Wibbler. That's the starters for the Marion local Flyers. Let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you as always by Keyhole Pizza. First for the visiting Marion local Flyers, head coach Mitch Hayes emphasized that they need to have good control, no walks on the mound, and they need to make the basic plays, the routine plays, and also have some good at-bats throughout tonight's contest. For the Jackson Center Tigers, the home team tonight, they need to pound the strike zone, according to Coach Jay Lyles. Good defensive performance, and they need to play some solid small ball, do the things well. That's important in their effort. Jackson Center, as we said, they are 5-5 overall, 3-2 in Shelby County League play, and they stand in third place with a 3-2 record behind Fort Loramie and Aroostook with 5-1 league records. And the Tigers have played a string of one-run contests. They've had played 4 one-run contests, and of course in their last start against Botkins they came away with a 2-1 win. And we're underway here. As we said, our keys to the game all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Laws hits a short fly to right field, and the right fielder will be there, and he'll make the catch. And out number 1 is Laws. Fly ball to right field. And there's one down on the mound for Jackson Center, Caleb Minnick. Gabe Link, a senior in the lineup, hitting .286, comes to the plate for the Flyers. He'll take strike 1. Minnick, number 18, nice off-speed pitch for strike 2. So Minnick in front. Big number 18 delivers. Curveball up high. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is going to be off the plate. Count will even at 2-2. Off-speed pitch is high, and the count will go full to the second batter for Caleb Minnick. Minnick 0-1 on the season. Of course, this is a non-league contest, so the rotation shifts for both these two teams, and there's a swing and a miss by Link, hitting .286, so second out of the inning. So we move quickly to the third batter in the Flyer lineup, Alex Knapke, number 11, third baseman, hitting .217 on the season. Flyers coming off a couple of nice wins, and Knapke will be hit by the pitch. So our first base runner of the night.
Number 22, Jake Top.
Jake Top steps to the plate. 280 hitter, number 22. Marion Local had a big offensive effort against Minster in their previous start for a 17-6 lead. They found themselves down 6-4. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Flyers found themselves down 6-4, came back in the fourth inning to tie it up, and then scored 6 more in the fifth and 5 more in the seventh to take a 17-6 win over Minster in league play. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first is Knapke. Ball's a little bit high.
Everybody say 18.
1 ball, 2 strikes. We've got 2 outs. Knapke via the hit pitch at first base. Bennick holds him in check. Curveball is high, and the count will go to 2-2.
Everybody say 18. Let's go.
Bennick climbs back onto the mound. Checks his runner. Runner's going. There's the throw to second. Regulus throw. They're in time, but unable to be handled, and that'll be a steal for Knapke. Regula came up throwing. So the steal puts Knapke into scoring position, and that runs the count to full on Jake Tupp. Tupp hitting 280 as they put the base back in. Knapke has a knee brace, and he's making the adjustments with that right now, and he's just going to take it off as Knapke, number 11, stands at second base. So potential run as Tupp stands in. Want to make sure the bag is in securely there at second base, but the Flyers had 11 runs in the 5th and 6th innings, I should say, to break a 6-6 tie, and that was their second straight MAC win. They had defeated Fort Recovery 3-0, and then they came back Thursday night with a big win over Minster. They pounded out 16 hits, had 4 errors, and getting the win, Gabe Link on the mound for Marion Local. Link had 3 hits, and Drew Laws had 3 as well, and Alex Knapke added 2 hits and drove in 4 runs. So that was the Flyers' 3rd victory of the season. As we see the umpire, you take a look at the catcher, and Caleb Minnick, Carson Regula, the catcher, number 2, partially hidden there with number 13. Also in the picture there for the Tigers. So we're ready to, landscaping duties are complete. Second base is secure. 2 outs in the inning, full count on Tupp. 14 freshmen on the Marion Local roster out of 20 players. 14 out of 20, 5 seniors and a junior make up the Flyers. There's a swing and a foul at the plate. On deck is number 32, Reggie Kramer for the Flyers, first baseman. Flyers trying to push a run across here in the top of the first inning here on NKTelco Sports. Glad you're along. Minnick takes a look at Knapke, delivers plateward. It's going to be high, and it's going to be ball 4.
First baseman, number 32, Reggie Kramer.
So that'll bring Kramer to the plate. Big first baseman looking at runners at first and second. Strike call as Kramer finds himself down the strike. This pitch also low, and it's even at 1-1. Second pitching action of the season for Minnick. That's a strike, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second for the blue and gold of Marion Local. Here comes Minnick's delivery, ground ball. First baseman will field it. Minnick over and covers nicely, and Kramer is out number 3. So in the inning, no runs, no hits, and our score after a half inning of play. Marion Local nothing. Jackson Center coming up to bat. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports. Back here at Jackson Center, Marion Local had a mild threat. Runners at first and second with 2 outs, but unable to score. Ground out 4-3 for, or rather a ground out from the first baseman to the pitcher covering, gets the 3rd out. So let's take a look at our Jackson Center starting lineups here tonight, all brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Tigers stand 5-5 on the season, and leading it off, number 11 Blake Noble, the shortstop. Batting second, number 2 Carson Regula, the catcher. Number 5 Eli Butcher in center field, he'll bat third. Batting cleanup, Bryson Roberts, the second baseman. Number 15 Caleb Minnick on the mound, he'll bat 5th. He's number 18. Batting 6th, the center fielder Jace Mullenauer, number 12. In the 7th position, Ethan Polschneider, the left fielder, number 10. Batting 8th, Even York, the first baseman, number 13, and number 16 batting 9th, Noah Francis, the right fielder. Jackson Center stands 5-5 overall, 3-2 on the season. Our starting lineups, as always, brought to you by Sydney Allglaze Audiology. Parker Hess, number 15, on the mound for the Flyers. He'll deliver the first pitch to Blake Noble, and that's going to be a swinging strike. And Hess 0-3 on the season, but has an excellent ERA on the year. We'll get to that in a moment. Second pitch hit high in the air to the left side. Shortstop will be under it, and that will be out number 1.
Number 2, Carson Regula.
Gabe Link makes the catch, and we've got 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning as Carson Regula, 361 hitter on the season, steps into the plate, number 2. Swung on, line drive into the gap. Laws will come up with it as he gets over quickly, and base hit for Carson Regula. Thought that ball was hit more into the gap, but Laws covers some territory out there, got over, and holds Regula to a single. First hit of the night. And Hess will have to pitch from the stretch. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Hess delivers, fastball is high. Eli Butcher, number 8. 226 average at the plate for Jackson Center. Swing and a foul ball, runs the clock to 2 strikes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now let's make it 1-1.
Come on, we gotta let them know.
Counts 1-1. Regula was moving with the pitch. See what happens here. This time Hess will toss over to first baseman Kramer, and Regula gets back. Regula will go. High fly, right field, well hit. Nice catch in right field, off balance catch, and Regula has to race back.
Number 15, Bryson.
Butcher hit it good, hit it very well to right field, and Pullman made the catch. Nice. There's a wind. The wind's blowing about a 10-mile-an-hour wind out of the southeast, and Butcher got it up in the air, but a nice play out there by the right fielder. Bryson Roberts. Tossed down to first base. Keeping Regula honest. Hess in the stretch. There goes Regula. Swing and a foul, and count will be even at 1-1. Tigers getting their licks here in the opening inning of play. High pop-up that Noble just missed and ended up at the shortstop to start the game. Regula line drive into left center for a base hit, and Butcher a long drive to right field pulled in by Pullman for the Flyers. Regula with a good lead. Hess looks plateward. Outside, Regula is going to have a stolen base. Carson Regula with the steal. Good jump. Tough ball for the catcher to handle and throw on down to second base. So Carson Regula picks up the steal. Ball low and perhaps a little bit inside, so that'll make it 3-1. Regula good lead at second. Swing and a miss by Roberts. So that makes it a full count. Payoff pitch. Got 2 outs. Full count. Regula's going. It's ball 4, and Regula will steal third base.
Coming to play, pitcher number 18, Caleb.
So Regula with a couple of steals after the single puts himself at third base. Roberts with the walk. He'll be at first. Caleb Minnick. And they've got the rundown. Here comes the runner trying to score. High throw, and Jackson Center will play small ball. And Regula races home from third with a steal of home. And Roberts will be on second base with a steal. Hess turned and did the right thing to run at the base runner. But his throw, when he turned around to stop the runner, you have to remember there was 2 outs. He could have went straight ahead and tagged the runner. If he'd have got him before he crossed home plate, the run would not have counted, but he decided to turn around, fire it home, and the throw is just a little bit high, so it's a steal by Regula. Tigers take the lead early, 1-0. High fly, center field, Laws. He'll go out, come back in, and he'll make the catch as he plays with the wind, and he'll make the catch for the third out. So in the inning for Jackson Center, they get 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, so our score after 1 full inning of play, Jackson Center 1, Marion Local 0. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Knapke Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Knapke is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Knapke offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at knapke.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Good effort by Jackson Center in the bottom of the first. We talked about small ball, and that's what they used there in the bottom of the first inning as Regula had the base hit, stole second, stole third, and then came home in the as the Flyers went for the rundown on the base runner Bryson Roberts trying to steal second, and Regula streaked home, and the throw by Hess just a little bit high, and Heitkamp not able to bring it down in time, and Jackson Center with a 1-0 lead here on their home field. Ethan Heitkamp, the catcher, hitting 150 on the season. He'll come to the plate. Swing and a miss. Fastball by Minnick, and he's up on Heitkamp. Swing and a miss, strike two. Top of the second inning here on NKTelco Sports. Thanks for joining us. Jackson Center and Marion Local. Nice spring evening. Pitch a little bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Minnick winds and throws. Curveball. Beautiful off-speed pitch.
Caleb.
Strike 3. Out number 1 as Minnick with a great off-speed, off pitch after setting him up with a couple of fastballs for 2 strikes, came in with that nice curve, and he threw it for a strike. 1 down. Fouled away is Colton Pullman, right fielder at the plate. Count 1-1. He'll foul that high fastball off, and 1 ball, 2 strikes. There you see Caleb Minnick score in the background, 1-0. There's the delivery, and it's fouled at the plate. Minnick's fastball, strike 3. Nice delivery is once again mixing it up a little bit. His second strikeout. We got 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. Parker Hess steps to the plate for the Flyers. He'll take a strike on the outside. Another nice pitch is Minnick settling down as that pitch is a ball. Count is 1-1. Take a look at Minnick's numbers coming into tonight's contest. He's pitched just 3 innings, and if you count, this would be inning number 5 on the season. And 1 start previous. Right side popped up. And that's a foul ball as it went out of my sight there for just a moment. So it makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes for Parker Hess at the plate. Digs in. Fastball is high. 3 innings pitched in his previous start. Faced 17 batters through 71 pitches. 0-1. One of Tigers' 5 losses this season. Gave up 6 runs, all earned, and 4 hits. Walked 5 and struck out 2 in that performance. Full count. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. So Hess hustles down to first base. That'll bring up Hayden Wibbler, Flyers second baseman, hitting 150 on the season. Minnick peers in. He'll check his runner. High fly to right field. Right fielder underneath it. And that's out number 3. So top of the second, no runs, no hits. 1 runner left on base. Our score after an inning and a half of play. Jackson Center 1, Marion Local nothing. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Located in Jackson Center, Ohio, Airstream is now hiring for numerous general production positions. Work first shift and earn up to $26 per hour with production and attendance bonuses. 401k employer match, medical, dental, and vision, plus an on-site health clinic, fitness center, and full-service cafeteria. Visit airstream.com/apply to learn more.
Back here at Jackson Center, Tigers enjoy a 1-0 lead. Like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors very happy to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity baseball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503 Thursday, April 28th at 5 p.m. and Saturday, April 30th at 10 a.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Bottom of the second inning we go. And Parker Hess, the Flyers pitcher, will face leadoff batter Jace Mullenauer. Mullenauer hitting 300 on the season. He patrols center field for the Tigers. He'll step to the plate. Hess will wind and he'll throw. Mullenauer, a good rip at that fastball, but he'll send it back into the stands. Knapke at the edge of the grass at third base. This pitch in the dirt. Bounces in the grass before the dirt, so it'll be even on the count at 1-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Hess will field it on to Kramer. Out number 1 as we start the bottom of the second inning. Left fielder Ethan Polschneider will step to the plate, a .220 hitter. There you see the view here in Jackson Center, school in the background, and Polschneider steps in. He'll foul it off. Goes towards the Marion local dugout. Nice afternoon for baseball as Hess just a little bit off. Number 15 delivers. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hess with the advantage. Looks in at his catcher, Ethan Heitkamp, and here comes the 2-strike pitch. It's going to even the count at 2-2. One out here in the bottom of the second. Strike 3 call. Out number 2 is Hess. Gets the strikeout, and Evan York, first baseman for Jackson Center, will step into the plate. York, number 13, awaits the pitch inside, ball 1.
Let's go, Evan, you got it.
Popped up. Kramer given chase behind first base, and first baseman not quite able to get there, so count will now be even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Parker Hess has pitched 14 innings this season, faced 64 batters, thrown 214 pitches, 0-3 on the season as the ball popped up, but an ERA of 1.50, and pop-up goes to the shortstop. Quick work by Tate Hess in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, and no errors. So our score after 2 full innings of play, Jackson Center 1, Marion local nothing. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Drew Laws will lead it off for Marion local, the center fielder for the Flyers. He had a big night against Minster in the Flyers' last contest. He'll lead it off. Number 21. Flyers head coach Mitch Hayes trying to handle a rough start. They've won their last 2 contests against Fort Recovery and Minster in league play, so that's a good sign. Looking for pitching consistency. That's one thing that he pointed out before tonight's contest. Minnick's curveball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Laws will foul it off. Good rip. Just got under it a little bit. And he also says that they've had too many physical and mental errors and haven't been aggressive enough at the plate. Too many strikeouts. There's a pitch just a little bit high, off-speed pitch. Laws lays off it. 2 balls, 1 strike. Minnick climbs back on to the rubber. Eyes his catcher and delivers the pitch. Base hit into left center field, just past the shortstop, and Laws Solid hit
Coming
up the middle has
17, Gabe Link.
the Flyers' first hit of tonight's contest. Laws with good speed from that lead-off spot. Quite a threat, so let's see what the Flyers can do here in this inning. Gabe Link, shortstop for Marion Local, will step in there. Laws will get the lead as Minnick will check him, and it's going to be a hit batter. Link takes it off the shoulder.
Coming off the plate, third baseman, number 11, Alex Knapke.
So Link is hit by the pitch, so that puts the Flyers with a obvious threat here in the top of the third inning. 2 runners on. They trail 1-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Alex Knapke, Flyers third baseman at the plate. First baseman sneaks in for Jackson Center. They're going to bunt. Nice bunt, left side. Nobody at first base as the first baseman charged, and runners advancing, and second baseman and the shortstop both covered second base. So that's a mental error on the Tigers' part. So fundamental baseball by the Flyers pays off. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Big threat. Jake Tupp, number 22, he'll swing and foul it away. Bases loaded, and Minnick will throw from the windup, and fouling it off is Tupp down the third base line. 2 strikes. So Minnick looking for the out here. He's up 2 strikes, bases loaded. Ball is high, so it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. As you can see, Minnick, top of the mound, he'll step off. 1-0 our score in the third inning. Here comes Minnick's delivery. Curveball, it's in the dirt. Let's see if we got a tie game. Laws will come on in and score. And Marion Local on the wild pitch. Or possibly a pass ball. Either way, ball in the dirt. We'll call that one a pass ball for the moment, but we're not the official book. But it ties it up. Runners advance. Swing and a foul. So count at 2-2. Runners at second and third. The Flyers have come back here in the top of the third to tie this one up. A couple of base hits and a hits batter.
Let's go here, 1-8.
Minnick looking for a strikeout. Line drive caught by the third baseman Roberts. Beautiful play by the third baseman Butcher. Eli Butcher with a great defensive play.
Number 32, Reggie Kramer. What a play, number 8. There you go, that's how you do it.
Butcher with a great play at third base. Almost a triple play. That would have been something. Take a look at that one again. Boy, that's a beautiful play. All our replays, of course, brought to you by Winners Quality Meats. That's a great defensive play by Butcher. He saved a big inning there. Runner at second base. Here comes a delivery, curveball. Second baseman Roberts will have it. Bobbles it to first. And it's going to be an error on the second baseman.
Coming to play, catcher number 10, Ethan Heitkamp.
And Knapke will move up to third base. So we've got runners at the corner. Kramer reaches on the air. Ethan Heitkamp, there you see him. There's the pitcher, Minnick. The delivery, pitch is high.
Caleb, you got it.
1 ball, no strike on Ethan Heitkamp. Second pitch also a little bit high. Flyers at the bases loaded with nobody out. Minnick trying to wiggle out of the inning with only a run scoring. Fastball up a little bit.
You got it, Caleb. You good?
3 balls, no strike, and that's ball 4. So Heitkamp on first base via the walk. And once again, the bases are loaded, this time with 2 outs. Colton Pullman, right fielder, will step in. There you see the runners at first, second, and third. Here comes the delivery from Minnick. Ground ball right back to the pitcher, over to first. And that's the inning. So in the inning for Marion Local, they score 1 time to tie it up. 1 run on 2 hits, and there was 1 error in the inning. And so our score after 2.5 innings of play, Marion Local 1, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Auglaize and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing aids and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Caleb Minnick worked his way through the Marion Local lineup for 3 innings, and the Flyers have left 6 men on base so far. And they're even at 1-1, but at third inning they had bases loaded twice and ended up only getting 1 run out of it. Great defensive play by third baseman Eli Butcher for Jackson Center. Tigers will go to work now here in the bottom of the third.
Play for George Jackson Center Tigers, right fielder.
Number 16, Noah Francis, the right fielder, will step to the plate. Francis, a .286 hitter on the season. Bottom of the third, Tate Hess facing the number 9 hitter in the Tigers lineup. Ball is low and in the dirt.
Let's go. Next one, let's go. 3-1-6.
Swing and a foul back.
Hey, let's go, 1-6, let's go. That's right, dog.
Even at 1-1. Noah Francis, he'll take a look at it. I'll call that one a strike. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hess delivers. Strike 3 called. 1 down, and we move to the top of the order, and Blake Noble pop up in the first inning to start things off for the Tigers. Young shortstop hitting .207 on the season. Ground ball down the line. It's going to be foul. So Noble looking at extra bases, but it's a foul ball, so it's 1 strike on the Jackson Center leadoff man. The wind and the delivery. Looks like that might have been a little bit outside. Oh, they called it a strike. 2 strikes. 2 strikes on Noble. That pitch inside. He'll lean away from it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hess delivers, swing and a miss. So Hess gets his second strikeout here in inning number 3, and we're moving along now. That'll bring up Carson Regula, and Regula obviously leading hitter here on the Tiger squad. Coming into tonight's game, 13 hits on the season. Rips it into center. That'll be another base hit for Regula. Just a sweet swing by Carson Regula. Laws will get it back in the infield. Regula has both his teams hit. As Eli Butcher, the third baseman who made the nice play, steps into the batter's box. Regula a threat. He's off and running. There's a swing and a miss. They got him. Regula caught stealing. Heitkamp delivers a strike. And that's the 3rd out of the inning. So our score after 3 full innings of play. Marion Local 1, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports. Moving on into the top of the 4th inning here on NKTelco Sports. Thanks for joining us. High school baseball from Jackson Center. Parker Hess will step into the plate for Marion Local. Flyers pitcher. Walked his first time up. As Caleb Minnick has stranded 6 Marion Local base runners, got out of a big jam in the last inning. Bases loaded twice, and good defensive play by Butcher at third for a double play. One of the key play of the inning for Jackson Center. Take a look at the Shelby County Athletic League standings. Fort Loramie and Russia stand atop the conference after last night's action with 5-1 records. The Tigers stand in 3rd place with a 3-2 record. 4th place, Botkins at 2-2. Houston with a 3-4 record. Then comes Anna at 1-4. Fairlawn 0-5. Fort Loramie 9-4 overall, and Russia at 7-3. Botkins having a pretty good season with an 8-3 overall record on the campaign. Jackson Center, lots of 1-run games. They've had 4. In their last 4 games, they've had all 1-run encounters. They beat Botkins Thursday night 2-1. Beat New Bremen back on the April 15th 2-1. Lost to Riverside in a tough one 4-3. Lost to Russia in a real tough league play 5-4 in extra innings. So Coach Jay Lyles said they played 12 1-run games last season, so they're very used to the tight contests, and right now we're in a tie ball game as we start the top of the 4th inning, and Parker Hess at the plate. Left field. It's going to drop for a base hit. Not hard hit, but it finds the right spot, and Parker Hess has a base hit to start the top of the 4th for Marion Local. Hayden Wibbler, second baseman, will step in. Butcher in on the grass, good 10 feet at third base. They'll try and keep Hess close as the toss will come over to York at first base. As Wibbler will go down and talk to his third base coach. Making sure they have things straight. And it looks like Carson Regula also having a catcher's equipment. Like to thank Precision Strip for sponsoring all of our timeouts, as we've got a timeout here and a break in our action here in top of inning number 4. Carson Regula is all set. He climbs back in behind the plate. And Wibbler, swing and a miss. Thought maybe they might have a play on. Wibbler takes the cut, and Minnick goes up a strike on him. Hess at first, couple steps. There's the bunt. Regula to York, but that is going to be a foul ball, I do believe. Ball was hit twice, so that should be a foul ball. I'm not sure the home plate umpire would have seen it, but the base umpire had a pretty good view of it. Let's just wait and see what the call is, but pretty sure that's what it's going to be. Oh, they're going to call batter's interference. Let's just see what happens here. Yeah, it's going to be a strike. Yep. Just as I thought I saw it. Are they going to? Oh, they're going to call him out. So it's going to be batter's interference. So the putout will go to the catcher on Wibbler. So that'll be out number 1. Off-speed pitch is a little high. Might be interesting to take another look at that if we by chance would have it here over the next few batters. Kind of an interesting baseball play. Minnick delivers to the shortstop. Tags the bag to first. Double play, and that'll beautiful play by the Tigers. And that's in the inning, no runs hit, nobody left. And after 3.5 innings of play, our score, Marion Local 1, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Knapke Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Knapke is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Knapke Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Knapke.
Let's take a look at the play that was critical in that inning. There it is. It hits the batter. You can see it very clearly from that angle. So our replays here brought to you by Winners Quality Meats clearly shows what not everyone saw here tonight. So that's the ball comes back, hits the runner in fair territory, and he is out. So an unusual play. Thought for a moment it would be a foul ball, but Batter is out, and we move on. Fast-moving contest as we go into the bottom of the fourth inning. 1-1 contest, a matchup of Shelby County Athletic League and Midwest Athletic League conference teams. And
Everybody stay here. Hey, ball.
we're going to see Eli Butcher to the plate now for Jackson Center. Butcher, number 8, came into tonight's game at 226, hit a pretty deep drive to right field, but was handled out there by Colton Pullman for Marion Local. So there's strike one call to Butcher. Hess starting his fourth inning of work, doing a nice job for the Flyers. There's a foul over the Jackson Center dugout. Butcher, the leadoff batter, pops it up right side. Kramer calling for it. Reggie Kramer has it in his back pocket for out number 1.
15,
Bryson Roberts, second baseman for Tigers, comes to the plate. Roberts, 25 at bats coming into tonight's contest, and 8 hits, 1 double, 4 RBIs for Roberts on the season. Fly ball again, right field. Pullman's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch.
Coming to the plate, pitcher number 18, Caleb Minnick.
Caleb Minnick steps to the plate. Minnick coming into tonight's game, got 24 at bats, 208 tonight so far. He flew out to center field. Drew Laws in center field for the Flyers. He hits a rocket right at Laws, and he'll make the catch. And boy, he nailed it, but right at Laws. So that inning is history. No runs, no hits, no errors, and our score after 4 full innings of play. Jackson Center 1, Marion Local 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Knapke Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Knapke is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Knapke offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at knapke.com/careers.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Got a good one here from Jackson Center. Tigers and the Flyers, non-league contest on a nice Friday evening, doing battle. Flyers will come up to the plate. Gabe Link will lead it off for Marion Local. Jackson Center, they got some pretty good rips there in the bottom of the 4th inning. Couple of solid hits, a pop-up in there, but a couple of pretty decent hits and nothing to show for it. As coming up at the top of the bottom of the 5th, you're going to see Jace Molinar lead it off for Jackson Center. But right now we're in the top of the inning, and that means Gabe Link, the shortstop, he will step in, and he was on the on-deck circle when Drew Laws hit a hard hit ball to the shortstop, and that resulted in a double play and got Caleb Minnick out of the jam in the 4th. So, and Laws with good speed wasn't able to beat it out. It's simply because the shortstop tagged the bag and fired to first, and Link is going to get his second hit by the pitch.
number 11, Alex Knapke.
That'll bring Alex Knapke to the plate. And Link with Minnick has hit 3 different batters this inning. All with the off-speed pitch, I believe, kind of not breaking in for him. At least I would surmise that from my viewpoint. There's a curveball. That's a strike. Boy, what a tantalizing pitch. Just the batter off stride, and Knapke will take a strike. Link edges off at first base. Evan York will hold him on. There's a rocket to left field. That's a base hit. Knapke line drive single to left field.
On the plate, number 22.
Could tell by the ping of the ball hitting the bat. Jake Tupp steps in. He's the cleanup batter. Alex Knapke 2 for 2 tonight. He's at first base. Link at second. And head coach Jay Lyles will go to the mound. And Caleb Minnick has right now in the territory his longest outing of the season. As Lyles will talk with his young pitcher. Got a break in the action. Our timeout all brought to you by Precision Strip. Take a moment here and remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity baseball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Thursday, April 28th at 5 p.m. Saturday, April the 30th at 10 a.m. And you can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Thanks for joining us. If you're watching live here on NKTelco Sports this afternoon, here comes the bunt. Minnick is going to bobble it. So the runners move up, and Top will reach base. Going to give him a sac bunt. Moves everybody up. Error on the pitcher. And the bases are now once again loaded for Marion Local. This is the 3rd time here this afternoon the Flyers have loaded them up against Minnick. Reggie Kramer, number 32, steps in. The lefty, he'll take that curve for a strike. Another curve. It's going to be a little bit off. Count will even at 1-1. So we got Link at third, Knapke at second, Tupp at first base. And a check swing foul ball. Count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes on Kramer. Right fielder deep for Kramer. Center fielder swung around to the right side. Second baseman also deep. Ground ball left side. Shortstop will field it. Only one play, goes to first. And he'll be out at first, barely. So 6-3, 1 out. He gets an RBI on the play. And Marion Local will take the lead at 2-1. Runners will all move up, so it's second and third. So Kramer's RBI ground ball to the left side. Close play at first base. Good play by Blake Noble, the Tigers shortstop. He had only one choice. The ball wasn't hit hard enough to get that double play that they were trying to position themselves for. Ethan Heitkamp. High in the air. This should bring a run in. Center fielder will make the catch. Runners tag and they advance. And that's a sacrifice fly for Heitkamp, and Marion Local will take a 3-1 lead. Sacrifice fly by Heitkamp as he does his job and gets the run home. That's 2 outs, but 2 runs are in and a runner at third base, and that'll bring Colton Pullman to the plate. Minnick's delivery. Fastball for a strike. Strike 2. Minnick coming back to his fastball. See what he throws here. Curveball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and Carson Regula kept the ball close. Good defensive play by the Tigers catcher. Runner at third base is tough. Three to 1, Marion Local in that First National Bank scoreboard. There's a swing and a miss, a swing and a foul, rather, excuse me. Foul back by Pullman. One ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the delivery. Swung on, slow roller down the third base line. That's trouble. That's a foul ball. Close. Butcher picked that one up as soon as it went foul. Smart third baseman for the Tigers. And 1 ball, 2 strikes it remains. Minnick. Fly ball, center field. Second baseman's going to go out. He'll make the catch. Good defensive play by Roberts, and that's the 3rd out of the inning, and Marion Local will pick up 2 runs on a couple of. We move on to the bottom of the 5th. Our score: Marion Local 3, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Located in Jackson Center, Ohio, Airstream is now hiring for numerous general production positions. Work first shift and earn up to $26 per hour with production and attendance bonuses, 401k employer match, medical, dental, and vision, plus an on-site health clinic, fitness center, and full-service cafeteria. Visit airstream.com/apply to learn more.
Back here at Jackson Center, Marion Local takes the lead in the top of the 5th inning. And with 2 runs in the top of the 5th, and Jackson Center will come to the plate. That's Jace Mullenauer, as we said before. Number 12 is center field. He'll be leading it off.
Hey.
And I think we also got a couple of subs coming into the game. So
They got subs, come on. I got put down.
As Hess will step onto the mound for Marion Local. Mullenauer swing off his foot. That's a strike.
Hey, coach.
Count is even at 1-1. Hess's delivery, ground ball, third base. Knapke has it. Nice play to Kramer, and out number one. Good defensive play by Alex Knapke. Hung right in there. Hard hit ball down the line. He fields it. Kramer, first base with a nice work there, and it's out number one. So one down is Ethan Polschneider. Steps to the plate. Tigers left fielder out on strikes, back to the mound. Hess trying to feel it. It's going to be a base hit.
Counter play, first baseman number 13, Evan York.
Good hard shot back to the mound. Hess had it go off the top of his head. Fielded it, but could not make the throw in time to Kramer at first base. York, the first baseman for the Tigers, at the plate. Runner at first, and York hits it high to left field. Not very deep. Left fielder comes in. He'll make the catch, and Tupp will record the putout. That's out number two.
Number 17, Josie Leisner. Hey, coach. Coach. Did we stop in Josie? Noah. Noah probably.
Pinch hitter in for Jackson Center as they make the changes.
Josie Leisner.
Josie Reisner will hit for the Tigers. Number 17. Reisner will step in here in just a moment. Substitute being made to the home plate umpire. He updates his lineup card, and Reisner will step in. Fastball for a strike. That's Josie Leisner. Leisner hitting. Be his 12th plate appearance of the season, 7th official at bat. Looking for his first hit of the season. Walked a couple of times in previous appearances. Wide open stance by Leisner at the plate. Hess 2 outs in the inning, a base runner at first, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. So no runs, a hit in the inning for Jackson Center, and we move on to the top of the 6th. Our score, Marion Local 3, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports. New pitcher on the mound for Jackson Center. Number 11, Blake Noble. He'll move from shortstop onto the mound. Eli Butcher will move over to the shortstop position from third base, and Caleb Minnick will go to the hot corner at third base for Jackson Center. Find themselves down by a couple of runs here as we move on to inning number 6. And Marion Local will send Parker Hess to the plate. Hess has done a nice job pitching. And Griffin Bruns will come in to hit for Hayden Wibbler. He's the second man up. For the Flyers. So it's going to be Hess, Bruns, and then the top of the order and Laws here in the top of the 6th inning. Blake Noble on the mound for Jackson Center. 2 balls, no strikes as Hess in the advantage. Hess had a walk in the 2nd, a single in the 4th. 3rd appearance coming up here in inning number 6 for Marion Local. Swing and a miss. Now the count's even at 2-2. Ground ball, shortstop, Butcher. High throw, tag is good. Nice play by York at first base to save an error. Let's call that 6-3, and Hess is out for the first time here tonight. Butcher's throw pulled York off the bag a little bit, but York with a nice snag and tags the runner Hess. Griffin Bruns, number 4, at the plate for the Flyers. He'll take a strike. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Noble's pitched 4 innings so far this season. This will be inning number 5. 2 appearances so far. Earned run average at 14.00 in that limited amount of pitching. Swing and a miss. Ball gets past the catcher, so they'll have to record the out at first, and they do. Again, Evan York. Nice play there by the big first baseman.
Play center number 21, Drew Moss.
And next door here, Marion Local softball team is up 5-0 over the Tigers. Share that information with you. There's a bunt down the left side. Laws. He'll beat it out. Great speed by Drew Laws. He'll have a base hit.
Play shortstop number 17, Gabe.
Blake Noble got there, but just a great bunt by Laws, and that puts him on at first base. So obviously a threat to go, and Noble will pitch from the stretch. And he'll just step off. Laws got about a 3-step lead right in front of us. 4-step, ground ball in the hole, past the third baseman, Minnick. Base hit for Link. Laws will go on down to second base.
Number 11, out Knapke.
Gabe Link struck out his first time, got hit by the pitcher twice, and then now has singled. And now Alex Knapke with 2 hits and 3 plate appearances, 2 for 2. He also was hit by a pitch. Got 2 outs, runners at first and second. Drew Laws at second base. Gabe Link at first. Flyers trying to put together a 3-game winning streak, 2 MAC contest wins. And right now on the verge of a 3rd straight victory against Jackson Center. Tigers find themselves down 3-1 as we hit here in the top of the 6th inning. Swing and a miss, and Regula will cover it up. Nice defensive play by Regula, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Noble delivers. Close. Off-speed pitch. Count even at 2-2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. So Knapke goes down on strikes for out number 3 in the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Tigers. Our scores, we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. Marion Local 3, Jackson Center 1. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Knapke Corporation, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road Class A CDL driving positions. Knapke is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Knapke offers a great benefits package as an equal opportunity employer and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at knapke.com/careers.
Back here at Jackson Center, Tigers go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and they'll bring to the plate the top of the order. So an opportunity here to see if they can get something going, as Parker Hess has done the job on the mound for Marion Local. He moves into his 6th inning of work. He's done a nice job. 3 hits for Jackson Center so far in this contest, 2 of them by Carson Regula. And Regula will be up second here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tigers have hit the ball hard. They just don't have a lot to show for it so far. The other hit by Ethan Polschneider, the left fielder for the Tigers, back in the 5th inning. Noble will take that pitch high for ball 1.
Everybody say it sticks.
Pop up. Does it stay in play? It gets over the net and behind the Marion Local dugout, so that'll make it 1-1. There you see our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Marion Local 3, Jackson Center 1. And the delivery by Hess inside. 2 balls and a strike. Noble digs in. Ball is outside, and it's 3-1. So Jackson Center's leadoff man, Blake Noble, trying to get on board here. And he does. So
Coming to the plate, number 2, Carson Regular.
S with the walk.
Hey, what do you say, Dale?
Only his second walk of tonight's contest. Let's see what head coach Jay Lyles will do in this situation. Regula at the plate. If he'll have Noble running, he'll come back to the bag, and Hess will keep him close. Regula at 361 coming into tonight's game, 2 for 2 so far, so the average only going up for Regula. He'll take that pitch high. Count at 2-0, so count in Regula's favor here. So let's see what happens, and that's going to bring Marion local head coach Mitch Hayes to the mound, and Hess might be running out of gas here. That's breaking the action, as always, brought to you by the folks at Precision Strip. Hess says he's okay, and he'll go from the stretch. Comes the delivery. That's a strike, and the count evens at 1-1. Hess checks his runner. Regula swings and fouls it away over the Jackson center dugout. So that's going to make it 1-2 strikes. First National Bank Think First scoreboard, 3-1. Marion local with the lead. Not a really big lead for Noble at first, but he'll take off, and the ball's going to go into center field. Laws picks it up, throw to third, and not in time. So it's going to be a stolen base for Blake Noble, and he'll move to third base on the error by the catcher on the throw. So Blake Noble steals the base, and the errant throw puts him at third base. Didn't think he had that big of a jump, but got there in time in the air. There's a ball right at the shortstop, Bruns. It's going to eat him alive, so it's going to be an error on Bruns, and the run will score.
Header plate, number 8, Eli Butcher.
Regula will reach on the error by the shortstop. Tell you, Regula really ripped that one. Griffin Bruns is at shortstop now, and Ian Rindler is at second base now for Marion local. Regula, obviously, he's going to be going. He's got 3 steals, including a steal of home. Got caught stealing once, so 3 out of 4 on the base paths. Big lead for Regula. Big lead at first base. He's off and running. Pitch inside. Heitkamp, good throw, but he's just not going to get him. Heitkamp had a 1-bounce throw that time that was on target, but Regula just had a great jump and beats the throw, and he'll be at second base, and he represents the tying run as we play here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Butcher at the plate. Base hit, right field. Regula, he's going to come home. Here comes the throw. And Kramer will cut it off, and the runner will stay there. And
Plate, number 15.
Regula will stay at third base. I thought for sure he was headed home. Base hit by Butcher. That moves Regula to third base, so Bryson Roberts will step to the plate. No outs, runners at first and third. So Jackson Center with an opportunity to tie it up here. There's the bunt, squeeze. Runners hung out. Regula trying to get out of the baseline or get out of the way of the catcher. He'll be tagged out, so that's a strike and a caught stealing there by Regula as he tried to come home. Got hung out to dry between home and third base. It's a big out. First out, and moving on to second base will be Butcher. So Roberts was trying to squeeze him home, and Heitkamp fired it back down to third base. Got a pinch runner going into second base, and that'll be Cooper Hartle. So Cooper Hartle will go in as a pinch runner for Eli Butcher. Okay, we're set. 3-2 is our score, and Cooper Hartle at second base represents the tying run. Roberts at the plate. He's going to make it 2 strikes, as the first strike, of course, was the bunt. Got the strike on that first pitch, and Regula, boy, he was coming home, and unfortunately for the Tigers, the play not executed. Hess popped up. Rindler, he'll gather it in. Shallow center field for the out.
Corner plate, number 18.
That is out number 2 as Roberts kind of hit that one on the handle, or perhaps at the end of the bat. It just didn't get much of the bat on it. This is going to bring Caleb Minnick to the plate. Popped up. Shortstop runs. He'll call for it, and he'll get it. And Hess wiggles out of the jam. In the inning, though, Jackson Center picks up a run on 1 hit. And our score, after 6 full innings of play, our score, Marion Local 3, Jackson Center 2. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Knapke Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Knapke is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Knapke Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Knapke.
Located in Jackson Center, Ohio, Airstream is now hiring for numerous general production positions. Work first shift and earn up to $26 per hour with production and attendance bonuses, 401k employer match, medical, dental, and vision, plus an on-site health clinic, fitness center, and full-service cafeteria. Visit airstream.com/apply to learn more.
3-2 our score. Marion Local with a 1-run lead. Here you see the play. Just a good defensive play there by Heitkamp. Just alertly going right after the base runner and getting the out. Regula hung out to dry as they tried to squeeze. And boy, that's a smart play by the young catcher there for Marion Local. He ran right at the base runner. And good move by Heitkamp. And heads-up play, and that keeps Marion Local really with the lead here at 3-2 in an inning that looked to be a major problem for Parker Hess, who's pitching for the Flyers and has done a nice job. Tupp will swing and a miss. He reached on an error. His last at bat, they tried to lay down a sacrifice bunt or a bunt down to third baseline, and the pitcher committed the error. So we've got, he's 0 for 3 so far. Got good width in the second at bat, and Butcher robbed him of a hit at third base for Jackson Center. Blake Noble, there you see him. Pitch goes to the backstop that time, and we've got a full count. Comes Noble's pitch. Good rip, but a little bit behind is Tupp on that one. Down the right field line, but foul. Jackson Center involved in yet another one-run contest. There's a walk, so Tupp will be on base as he leads off the top of the 7th with a walk. Tigers have played in 4 straight one-run contests leading into tonight's game. Have won 2, lost 2. As Kramer will step in. Big left-handed first baseman. Ball is low. Noble, plateward, ball 2. So Noble running into some control problems as we start the 7th inning. Caleb Minnick was the starter for Jackson Center, pitched 5 innings. Count now at 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball inside as well, and count runs to 3 balls and 1 strike.
Go, Blake, you got it.
Another one in the dirt, so 2 players will reach for the Flyers. Ethan Heitkamp, number 10, will come to the plate as Jay Lyles will go to the mound and talk to his young pitcher, Blake Noble. Breaking the action, as always, brought to you by Precision Strip. 3-2 our score. And the top of the 7th, Marion Local, couple of runners on board via the walk. Noble tries to regain control. Ethan Heitkamp at the plate. Heitkamp at a sacrifice fly, which right now is the game-winning RBI. Back in the 5th inning, walked in the 3rd and struck out in the 2nd. Ball's in the dirt, runner at 2nd. Tupp will move up. Kramer stays at 1st. So now runners at 1st and 3rd. York will Hold the runner Kramer on board as here comes the delivery by Blake, and Heitkamp shows bunt. Trying to move Minnick and York in at the corners, but doesn't happen. Kramer, a couple of good steps off of first base. Tup with a nice lead at third. He's coming. There's the squeeze. And Heitkamp fouls it off. So once again, the Flyers trying to squeeze. 2 balls and 1 strike now. As on that play, Tup was coming full bore from third base. Let's see what happens here. Heitkamp. Runner Noble is going to go after Kramer, and Kramer's going to pick up the steal, and I think they'd like to see a balk called there, but I don't think that's going to happen. Stepped off the mound, ran at the runner, but second and third now. Nobody out. Heitkamp at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes. It's a tight one, 3-2. Big runs here. Tigers trying to stop the Flyers from adding to that 1-run lead. There's a rocket to left center. Base hit for Heitkamp. That's going to bring 2 of them in. Heitkamp's going for second as the throw comes to the shortstop, and Heitkamp with a big, big hit.
Now batting, number 42, Aiden Hopperman.
Gets a couple of RBIs on the base hit as he nice strong hit to left center, and the freshman with the big hit makes it a 5-2 lead. Hayden Peppelman at the plate for Colton Pullman. Two balls, no strikes, our count. Heitkamp had 5 RBIs coming into tonight's game, 3 of them here tonight, so he's got 8 for the season. 3 balls, no strikes. Noble on the mound for Jackson Center. That's a strike. 3-1 the count. And the count now is full on the strike. Peppelman, number 42. There's the pitch, swing and a miss. Throw down to second, not in time. First out of the inning.
Number 15, Parker Hess.
Brings the pitcher up, Parker Hess. Hess has walked at a base hit in the 4th and grounded out 6-3 in inning number 6. Noble, good lead by Heitkamp. Ground ball, third base, bad hop. Minnick hangs in there, fires at the first, got him. Runner will go to third. Minnick, nice defensive play there. Ball took a tough hop on him.
Turn to play.
Hung right in there. Good strong throw to Evan York at first base, and out number 2 is Heitkamp will move on to third base on the ground out. That'll bring up Griffin Bruns. Long fly to left, and Polschneider will make the catch for out number 3. So in the inning, 2 runs on a hit. And after 6.5 innings of play, our score, Marion Local 5, Jackson Center 2. You're watching high school baseball on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
And we move on to the bottom of the 7th inning, so it's the last opportunity for the Jackson Center Tigers as Parker Hess has pitched a nice ball game for Marion Local, and the Flyers looking to make it 3 straight.
Number 10, Ethan Polschneider. And number 15, Evan York.
So here in the 7th, the Tigers will show Jace Mullenauer. Number 12, Ethan Polschneider. Number 10, and Evan York will come up here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tigers had a run in the first inning. That all came about regular solid single, then stole second and third, and then a delayed steal of home for Jackson Center's first run. Then back in the 6th inning, Blake Noble was able to reach base on a walk, stole second, went to third on the air, and then came home on the Butcher single. So Jace Mullenauer at the plate. Mullenauer, center fielder for Jackson Center. Hess, swing and a miss. Hess trying to pick up win number 1. And the Flyers' 4th. Count even at 1-1. Hess delivers it to Heitkamp. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Left field. It's going to fall. Base hit. Mullenauer with a single to left field. So
Cut off the plate, number 10, Ethan Polschneider.
Ethan Polschneider will step to the plate now as the Tigers get their first base runner on here in the bottom of the 7th. Mullenauer at first base. Hess from the stretch. He'll deliver. Ground ball. Bruns, Rindler, Kramer, double play. 6-4-3 DP. Beautiful play by the Flyers. That's going to put a smile on Mitch Hayes' face. Two down. It's up to Evan York. Popped out to the shortstop, flew out to the left fielder. Puts a foul ball off the screen in front of the Marion local dugout. Swing and a miss, or swing and a foul back, excuse me. That runs the count to 2 strikes. So Jackson Center right now down to their final strike of this contest. Hess in the dirt. And the delivery, swing and a miss, and that's it. Marion local comes away with the victory. Flyers pick up win number 4 on the season. Parker Hess, the winner, 1-3 overall. Final score, Marion local 5, Jackson Center 2. We'll be back with our recap. You're watching high school sports on NKTelco.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Allglaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Marion local picks up win number 4 on the season, their 3rd straight victory, a 5-2 win over Jackson Center. Tigers fall to 5-6 overall on the campaign. Nice pitching effort by the Marion local Flyers. Parker Hess, a complete game victory, picked up his first win of the season against 3 losses. Good news there for Marion local fans as Hess comes away with the victory. Jackson Center started out with a 1-0 lead, and Flyers tied it back up in the 3rd inning when Drew Laws was able to score. And then in the 5th inning, they opened up a 3-1 lead. Jackson Center came back in the 6th to make it 3-2, but then 2 more runs in the 7th inning gave the Flyers that cushion that they needed for the victory. And let's take a look at our player of the game tonight. There you see our line score: 5 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors for Marion local. Jackson Center, 2 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors for the Tigers. So if you take a look at our player of the game, all brought to you by NKTelco, Ethan Heitkamp. Heitkamp, a catcher. The young man had a nice game defensively and offensively, both for Marion local tonight. Heitkamp had a sacrifice fly in the 5th inning that brought home the 3rd run for Marion local, which loomed very large when the Tigers bounced back to make it a 1-run contest in the bottom of the 6th inning. Then he got a big base hit in the 7th inning. The freshman drove home Jake Tupp and Reggie Kramer in the 7th for that 5-2 lead. So he had 3 RBIs, and he also made a very alert play as a catcher as The Tigers tried a squeeze in the 6th inning with Carson Regula at third base. Heitkamp, smart defensive play, ran right at the base runner Regula and got him as an out. And that, in the meantime, it really slowed the Tigers down because they had a big threat going in the inning. So good play by Ethan Heitkamp. He's our player of the game for the Marion Local Flyers tonight. All brought to you by NKTelco. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors of tonight's game: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Ideology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, Airstream, Allenbaugh Insurance, and NKTelco. 5-star recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. MVP sponsors, Clopay and Nidec Minster. Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Our keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Replays, Winners Meats. Starting lineup, Sydney All-Glaze Ideology. Our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Stats and recap sponsor, all brought to you by Wagner's IGA. I want to thank the folks at Wagner's IGA for bringing you our statistical recap for tonight's game. And our Jackson Center broadcast sponsor, Allenbaugh Insurance, and our player of the game, NKTelco. I'd like to remind you one more time that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity baseball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Thursday, April 28th at 5 p.m. and Saturday, April the 30th at 10 a.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. And you can see they're finishing the field up for the next encounter for the Jackson Center Tigers. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight, our director, Bryce Hamrick, our assistant director, Scott Robinson. For NKTelco Sports, I'm Dave Helmstetter.